Hello and welcome back to the plot, and it's another scorcher today. It's 1st of April and the sun's out and a cloud in the sky, so I thought I'd come up and plant out my potatoes. Now, I've done the first early, second earlies, but I have 6 buckets left and I've got more than 6 there, so I did have, where have I put it? So I did have some of these in the house as well. They pretty much do the same job, so I'm going to use them just so I can try and get all of them into buckets and not in the ground. So I've got Maris Piper and King Edwards as well. So I'm going to do them. I'm going to be doing them in these 30-litre tubs. And with them being a main crop, I'm just going to put 2 in. Now, I've seen different things where they've either done like filled it a little bit, put the potatoes in, fill a little bit more, and then mound up. But I have seen some other videos where they've just third potatoes right at the top. And they do grow through, so I think it just skips the mounding up part, which I'm all for because I'll end up forgetting or need more compost and not having it. So I'm just going to pop my potatoes in and put it right up to the top. And I do need to get some mulch from the shops. I do need to get some straw or something. So I have got my potato feed. I'm putting less in than last time. Right, so I've filled it about a quarter to a third up. I'm going to put some fertiliser in. I don't like touching fertiliser on my bare hands, that's why I'm using my gloves. And there we go, right. Quite some sizes. If I had more space, I would have cut them up and put more of them, but I haven't, so I can't. One. I don't want to put the massive ones in together, so I'm going to put like a smaller one. See, they've got some good growth on them already, so right, that's them in. Now I'm going to mix, because I don't want to use one or the other compost. I'm not a fan of this super grow one, so I'm using it just to mix it in with the other stuff as well. See, isn't this one looks alright actually? I think that one's high enough. Now I'm going to add some fertiliser into the top for when it does actually grow. There we go. Now, let's remember King Edwards. I'll go on this side and I'll put something in between them. Right. Oh. Oh. There. Right, so that's one bucket done. So I'll get back to you after I do the rest of them. I'm going to do 3 of each in them ones and then see how many potatoes I've got left and see what else I can use. So we hit a bit of a problem. I didn't contemplate how many potatoes I have, how many buckets I've had, and I didn't have enough buckets, so I thought I had more of them ones, but it turns out they're smaller, shorter ones, and the strawberry one with the holes in the side, I didn't realise I had that. I did use these terracotta coloured pots, but they're not as wide, obviously, as their buckets. So what I've done is the King Edwards are here. Yeah, and then I've put some Maris Piper in these three. They're my new ones. So I still have 3 King Edwards and 8 Maris Piper. So I'm thinking of putting them in one of the beds. I don't want to waste it, and I'm not going to buy. So what's there? We have 10. So I need to buy another 5 buckets, but I'm not spending the money on buckets this year. Probably next year, now that I've realised. So I'm guessing I'm going to put them in this bed. It's the only one I actually have at the time that's going to have any room in it. I do have that one there, but I don't want to take everywhere up. See, last year we did have scab in that bed. That was the first bed we started, which has got the onions in now. And that one had, it was a mix. It had leek and it had salads in as well. So I'm probably just going to put them in there. What am I starting on? Nothing. I'm probably going to put them in that bed. But when you look at it, it's going to need a bit of topped up. This was all compost last year, and obviously I haven't covered it. It's another mistake I've learned. I mean, underneath it's nice and damp still. The surface is dry, but underneath feels quite damp. I'll probably just put a little bit more compost in. You can see where it's going in that corner there. But I think what I've learned is I should have covered these over winter, because obviously with the rain and stuff, it's just kind of knacked the soil. I think some of the beds are all right. They have looked nice and kept it. But obviously with this sun, when was the last time we had actual rain? A week, 2 weeks now? I want to say 2. So I am going to have to water today as well. Oh, hello, Mr. Bumblebee. I am liking seeing these come out. There's flowers right over there. Go find them. I get way too distracted by them. I'm guessing it's a queen one, looking for somewhere to pop it. You just make yourself at home, please. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to put it in this bed, just for somewhere to put them. I haven't got anywhere. Other beds that are empty at the minute. And I've got no other pots. Or have I in the house? No, the only other... It's right at my feet. Go away. I like you, but I don't want you around it. I know it's not going to be the best for spacing. And I don't like digging. This was meant to be no digs. But I would rather use the potatoes. So I want to get my 3 Maris Piper in. Maris Piper, King Edwards. And now I'm going to start with the Maris Piper ones. So I'm deciding when I'm doing this, that I'm going to have to put a layer of compost over the top. I'm not getting them deep enough, which I'm surprised, because I definitely dug this full bed out. He's definitely watched us do it. What have I got? I'll do that one space like that. Needs a bit more room. But I've definitely done this bed and I'm finding a lot of rubbish in it. But I am going to get a layer of compost on the top, just a thin layer, just to get them a bit deeper down because they're not going very deep down. So there we go. I'll be quite interested to see the difference between the pot ones and the ones in the ground. Obviously with the ones in the ground I'm going to have to mound up. But it'll be interesting to see if I get more from the pot or more from the ground, with the spacing being a bit bigger in the ground. And see if it actually, see what type of scab gets. Obviously last year we had a lot of rain. I think that affected them quite a bit. So we'll see this year with this weather, hopefully I don't get any problems with it. So that's the potatoes done. Well, not entirely, I need to water them now actually. So we'll give them a water. I shouldn't be out bad. Give them a water and then I'll see what else I need to be doing. I do have some actual dwarf French beans that I was going to put in the bed where the peas are as well. So we'll get with the water and see what job to do next. And there we go, that's all them watered. I just need to do that one down the bottom. Need to do the bed down the bottom. I've put some feed in it. I just need to water that one as well. Today I wanted to do some sweet corn for the first time. So I'm sure I've got a pot around here. But yes, I'm going to individually sow them actually. I've just seen pots I can use. So I'm going to individually sow them. And after that potato thing, I've got no idea where I'm going to put them. Perhaps the bed at the very bottom of the garden. But that never stops us because I've got a load of stuff in here that I have no idea where the hell's going to go. Now I know the salad will go in big pots. That's Crystal's idea. She wants to do pots. The leek, I don't know. Don't know. The leek will go somewhere. I'll either make a bed or something will appear, hopefully, because I've got at least 50. And the sweet corn, I'm definitely bottom bed, I'm thinking. So let's pop in here. It's not as warm as it has been because I've had the door open. Everything seems to stay watered. The water in the trays has evaporated after a week. But I've listened to yours all. I am going to get their matting. I'm going to get this Friday. I'm going to bring that up here. We have actually had some germination in here. Bit of the beetroot. And don't remember because I never labelled it. So I'm going to have to look through again and see what I put in. Nothing in that. I think that's a lost cause. There's a couple in here. 1, 2, 3, but nothing. Lost cause. Absolutely nothing in here. The peas that I had in here had rotted. And these are from the house, which are doing all right. I've got my spinach, mixed salad leaves. That was red, but one's germinated and done nothing. What else have we got? Warpath lettuce. Cool name, I just decided to plant it for that. The beetroot, which got battered coming up here. And the leek seems to be doing a lot better since it's got up here. Everything seems to be all right. I do need to pot these up though. But I'm going to make some space and I'm going to do my, move that glove out of the way. I'm going to do my sweet corn on here. So I know you do them in blocks. What have I got? 2, 4, 6. 8. I think 8 will do, won't it? 2, 2, 2. Yeah, we'll do 8 since I'm not 100% sure where it's going to go. I'm going to use some of the other compost that I've got. I'm going to sieve it first. Get it a bit finer because there is a lot of rubbish in there. Right, and I have a tray somewhere. I'm going to sieve that compost into. Right, I've sieved some of that and I've put the rest of it back into the... I've actually put it into the compost bin. Right. Now I'm doing them straight into these instead of any smaller pots, because I will be going away soon. And I just want to have enough compost. The chances are they're not going to dry out. So I've never actually had sweet corn before, grown it. I know you can do them, you have to do them close together to help pollinate. So that's why I'm just going to use one of them smaller beds. I know I'm doing some butternut squash. I perhaps could do some in the bottom of that. Or some beans up. What do you think? Can you do beans up there? I'm trying to use as much space as possible. I'm sure. I know there's the Three Sisters, but that's normally... What's that normally? That's pumpkin. What am I? Pumpkin. Is it pumpkin bean and sweet corn? I can't remember now. But if it is, I could possibly do my sweet corn and do some beans going up that as support. Which would then fit a bit more of a bed, because I was going to put some of the beans into that bed. I've got one more and I need to get some more. Right, there we go. Pop you under there. So this is the type that we'll be doing. Which it's April, May, you can sort out, which it's April now. Right, I'm doing 1 to each pot. I think I've got enough in here. Yeah. I'm not putting extra soil, I'm just planting them down with my finger. I shouldn't have tipped them all out today. Okay, there, I am going to put them in here. Oh, that went through it. I'm just going to butter water. Wow, I am going to butter bottom water. I'm going to bottom water these when I'm done with the other things, because I am also going to do some beans, dwarf beans. I'm going to do them in cells that I know are out here somewhere. Right, so these are going to be dwarf French beans. Yeah, I'm hoping these will germinate in here and work properly, unlike the last ones. So I'm not entirely sure what happened to them. But the weather seems to be picking up. I would like a bit more rain before the summer hits in. Just so my water barrels can get a bit filled. One benefit though, no slugs. Hopefully less slugs this year, so we don't have to get our plants munched, he says, hopefully. And that's the beans I'm doing. Definitely dwarf. Yeah, dwarf. So I'm just going to be doing one per pot or module. It does say on the instructions do it for them kind of size, but I haven't got any more of that size. So hoping with these being slightly bigger modules, it'll be all right in here. Push them all down. So I can't remember. It was these I tried to grow last year and they just failed. The slugs just annihilate them. So we're going to try and get a head start. Do them in here. Hopefully they keep away from them. I'm just going to give these a bottom water. See how much they actually fill up. If I need to water them from the top. Now I know a couple of these actually need watering, so I'm going to take you out because my leek look a bit sad. Now I've got a problem with this one, and it fills to one side, so it's on like a slant of some sort, so I'm going to have to find a way to prop it up. Right, I've let them go for a little bit, and they seem to be filling up, so I think they're all right. But I've just had a little drink, had a look around, and I thought I'll show you around as well, because I've had some germination, I think, for my parsnip radish. So I've had some germination for my radish and my parsnips. Ignore them ones there, that's seed weeds and you get, but here, you can see my radishes coming through. That's the only way I know that they're the parsnips, because it's on the same row. Where I see it, there's one there as well. We are getting bits. I'm sure that's one. We've got one there. You can see better here, because we've got the radishes there and then here as well. I would normally think they're weeds, but how lined up they are, I think they're the parsnips coming through. So if you look there, you can see the line. Oh, actually, this may be stupid. That might be the carrot. No, I didn't. They're the carrots there. So yeah, that should be the parsnip, because the carrots are a bit further along. Yeah. That's actually the later sort of parsnips I put in. I sowed some parsnips a bit later to try and succession do them, and that's them appearing before the other ones. Wonder why. But we've had nothing yet from carrots. I can see ants in the bed. I'm not happy about that. But the carrots have had nothing. Now them peas that I've done just look very sad doing this, so they're not doing particularly well. Hopefully they'll spring back. There was a couple were put down there, they look all right. And I think I'm going to have to start over with my spring onion that I did attempt to plant here, because nothing at all. I've kept on top of water in it, but nothing's happened. Oh, no, that's not a spring onion, because that's definitely going to be a weed. But the spring onions are going to come up like the alliums, so that's not them. But nothing's coming up in this bed, unfortunately. I think everything's going to have to be started indoors. My shallots, I'm really happy with my shallots. These have been my winners at the minute for this year. They've just kept plodding on. Hopefully I'll have a few off them. My garlic are doing well. Same with my onion, my cabbage. That's plodding on. I did buy some lavender as well. I can't help myself. I bought 2 pots of that, which need to go in somewhere. My onions I've kept, my white onion, I've kept covered, but you can see they are coming up now. Most of them have took. Even the ones that don't look like they're grown, there is actually a root system underneath, because I give them a little wiggle and see if they're actually attached to anything. But yeah, they're coming through. And all my strawberries look to have taken. There seems to be new growth on there. I've got some there. My apple tree's starting to... are you going to zoom? It's not focusing, but my apple tree's starting to sprout a bit. These ones don't look as good as the other ones, but I think I just need time. Now that raspberry is still alive, because that's starting to do a sprout. My apple tree starting. And Crystal will be happy about this one, but a black currant has started to do its leaves and stuff like that, so she'll be happy. Strawberries are growing, them ones are taken, and my happy plum one. I can see the flowers coming, which I'm hoping it keeps up, because that one over there is a plum, and that's in flower, so I'm hoping this will hurry up and flower so it can pollinate with us, because there's a few bees knocking about. You can see that there we go, the flowers there coming through, which I'm really happy about. Last year I didn't get too many plums, and when we went away they dried out, so hopefully with them being in the ground and mulched over, it'll not dry out, hopefully. Right guys, I thought I'd just give you a little tour at the end there, but as usual, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.